Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about packaging of apple jam. Jam is a solid gel made from the pulp of a single fruit or combination of fruits with a fruit content of at least 40% and a total sugar content of not less than 68%. Packaging is the one of the major unit operation in the product development. Packaging that enclosure of products, items or packages in a wrapped pouch, bag, box, cup, tray, bottle or other container to perform the following functions, which include containment, protection or preservation, communication and utility of performance. Particularly the packaging are classified as primary packaging, secondary packaging and transit packaging. When we say primary packaging, the food items are directly contact with the packaging material. Secondary packaging, which includes many numbers of primary packed food items. Transit packaging, which includes many number of secondary packed food items. The packaging requirements are absolutely leak-proof and prevent contamination, be hygienic and safe, economical, easy to use and dispose. It has to accept, process, printing options, display, etc. Satisfy legislation requirements. Major packaging material used for jam packaging, which includes glass, plastics and metal containers. Here glass is a chemically inert material and will not affect the quality, odor or taste of the product. It is strong, rigid and 100% recyclable. In the plastics, there are different types of plastics are used in the packaging of jams, mainly polyethylene, polypropylene, polyethylene terephthalate, polyvinyl chloride. These packaging materials are used in the packaging of jam. It is light in weight, flexible and recyclable. Other packaging material which is used in the jam packaging is metal cans. It is aluminum, tin and steel are mainly used. They are also 100% recyclable and lightweight. The major filling equipment used in the jam processing, which is single-lead pneumatic filling machine. Here, based on the pneumatic or volume vacuum creation, the known quantity of jam will be filled in a glass bottles or plastic containers. Otherwise, the jam will be filled by using piston filler method. So here any thick liquids which can be filled by using the piston actions, the volume of the jam material will be filled in the bottles. It is also available pedal operated piston filler machines. And another filling machine is spout pack filling machine. So in the spout packs, when it is packed with the product and it is closed with the thread type of closures, and it is also available in different volume, example 250 ml, 500 ml or 1 kg. Another filling machines which is used for retail filling of jam, it is called vertical form fill sealing machine. So here the jams are filled in 15 gram, 25 gram like a pouches, and it is a continuous operations. So individual pouches initially it will make a forming and the filling the product will be taking place, then sealing will be taking place. So the three operation will be done in the same machine. So it is used in the continuous production line. So in the first one it is operated by manual method, like piston method by pulling and pushing option. the known volume of the jam will be filled in the glass bottles. By adjusting the screw, the volume can be varied in this machine. And in the second machine, it is a spout pack filling machine. So initially the spout empty packs are placed in the rope, and after that by flushing a nitrogen gas inert gases, the pouch will be released. Then the material will be filled in the pouches. After filling, the corking closing will be taking place. In the third video, you can see a continuous operation of jam filling and closing in the industrial scale. So here the known quantity of the jams are packed in the bottles, and after the filling, the closures, particularly the thread type closures, are placed over the bottles and it is completely sealed.
पाउच दे उसको
Patah-patah.
So here you can see the different types of closures which is used in the jam packaging, which is called CT closures, and another one is lug type closures. The CT closures in a short form, which is nothing but continuous thread closures. It is also called as screw on closures, and another one is the lug type closures. It is also called as twist off closures. Either it may be made by a metal, otherwise it may be made by a plastics, and it is mainly used in the closures of the jam battles. And another important sealing machine which is used in that jam packaging, it is called induction sealing. So normally the laminated packaging materials or sealing materials are placed over the lid of the glass bottles or plastic containers. By using that induction method, the sealing will be taking place, and it is also called hermetic sealing. So once it is hermetic sealed, that air or moisture will not migrated into the food items. So your food items will be safe for longer period. Another packaging method which is used for retail, a small scale packaging, which is called blister packaging. In that blister packaging method, the blisters are made in the plastic pouches based on the particular shape and size, and after that the products are filled in the pouches or filled in the blister material, then sealing will be taking place, and it is also available in the market. 15 gram, 20 gram or 25 grams of small cups are available for instant usage. And another thing is which is called labeling machine. In this labeling machine, there are different types of labeling methods are used. Either it may be a glue-on labels, mold labels, or sleeve labels. And here also there are continuous labeling machines are available, or manual method placing labels are available. So these are all the major closures and labeling equipments used in the jam processing or packaging line. Considering the FSSAI requirements for packaging of that jams, for packaging jam, jellies and marmalades, particularly new cans, clean jars, new canisters, bottles, Chinaware jars, aluminum containers may be used, and it shall be securely sealed. Once again, when I say the jam, the fruit pulp, it should have 45%, total soluble solids 65 percentage, citric acid 5 gram, preservatives 40 ppm of SO2. So all these things it has to be followed when you make a jam as per the FSSAI guidelines. Also, FSSAI indicates the label must carry the name of the product, name and address of the manufacturer, batch number, date or month of manufacturer, net weight of the contents, either in kilogram or in volume basis, list of ingredients which is added in the preparation, FSSAI license number, vegetarian mark, green dot, MRP in rupees, the words best before, month and year to be indicated, instruction for storage and use, nutritional information, customer care details. All these things it has to be clearly mentioned in the labels for the understanding of the customers. Thank you very much.